fear, and that is why their news surrounding Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs has captured global attention, sparking waves of disbelief across sports media. What began as quiet speculation has turned into one of the most discussed stories in football. Reports suggest that a major shift inside the organization could redefine the team's direction, directly impacting the franchise's biggest star. Fans who have followed Mahomes since his rise to greatness are now questioning what is unfolding behind closed doors. The Chiefs, a symbol of modern football dominance, are facing an internal storm that few anticipated. Rumors range from leadership tensions to bold organizational moves reshaping the future of the dynasty. The uncertainty surrounding Mahomes' reaction has only fueled intrigue. His calm public demeanor contrasts the whispers of frustration and determination emerging from within. As headlines explode, one question echoes through the league: is this turbulence a sign of decline or the spark of another historic transformation for Kansas City? At the heart of the current situation lies a series of complex decisions made during the offseason. The Chiefs' front office, known for calculated management, reportedly made choices that caught both players and analysts by surprise. Contract negotiations, locker room adjustments, and coaching realignments created a ripple effect through the organization. Some insiders suggest that these shifts have tested Mahomes' patience, while others believe they reflect his growing influence on team direction. The line between leadership, collaboration, and creative tension appears thinner than ever. Kansas City has built its dynasty on unity, yet this period marks a rare test of that cohesion. Every move from free agent signings to practice philosophy seems to carry greater weight. The Chiefs' leadership insists the process is about long-term vision, not reaction. Still, behind every great franchise are moments where control and ambition collide. For Mahomes, this period may define not just his career trajectory, but his legacy as a leader under pressure. Patrick Mahomes has faced every imaginable challenge on the field, but the current situation tests his composure. Off it. Known for unmatched focus, he now finds himself navigating headlines and speculation that question the stability of his environment. Sources close to the team describe him as calm, deliberate, and focused on preparation. He understands that leadership means guiding through uncertainty, not escaping it. While rumors swirl, Mahomes continues setting the standard in practice and meetings, reinforcing discipline and unity. His teammates reportedly draw confidence from his steadiness, sensing that his silence holds purpose. Yet beneath that composure lies a renewed determination. Those who know him well say he has turned the noise into motivation, vowing to control only what he can: his performance and influence. This moment, though filled with scrutiny, reveals the qualities that made him great: resilience, intelligence, and unshakable poise. The world watches as Mahomes transforms speculation into fuel for another defining chapter in his career. Within the Chiefs' locker room, a quiet but powerful tension has emerged. Teammates are adjusting to changes that have shifted dynamics across both offense and defense. Younger players see opportunity, while veterans sense the weight of expectation. Leadership now extends beyond the coaching staff. Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Chris Jones play critical roles in maintaining unity. Conversations behind the scenes focus on accountability, adaptability, and preserving the championship culture that defines Kansas City. Some players describe a renewed seriousness in team meetings, where every detail feels magnified. The recent moves by management have forced reflection across the roster. Everyone understands that the Chiefs' standard leaves no room for complacency. Even with uncertainty, the collective goal remains clear: sustained excellence. The locker room is not fractured, it is recalibrating. What appears to outsiders as instability is, internally, a process of renewal. Great teams evolve through friction, and the Chiefs' response to this period will determine whether they emerge stronger or divided. Andy Reid, the architect of Kansas City's success, has once again found himself managing more than just football strategy. The veteran coach understands that leadership in a dynasty requires both vision and balance. Those close to him describe his current approach as measured and deliberate. Reid recognizes that success can breed complexity, and his calm presence serves as the team's foundation amid swirling rumors. Behind the scenes, he continues shaping offensive schemes, mentoring players, and reinforcing trust with Mahomes. Reid's partnership with his quarterback remains intact, built on mutual respect and shared ambition. Yet he also knows that transitions are inevitable in sustaining a dynasty. His ability to adapt, even in moments of internal challenge, defines his greatness. Every decision Reid makes now carries dual purpose, maintaining present stability while preparing for future dominance. His steady leadership ensures that while others react to the noise, Kansas City remains guided by the quiet precision of one of football's most respected minds. As the story spread, the media frenzy surrounding Mahomes and the Chiefs intensified. Every headline, tweet, and interview fragment fueled speculation. Fans demanded answers, analysts debated possibilities, and rival teams quietly observed from a distance. The Chiefs' ability to manage external perception became as important as managing internal operations. For an organization accustomed to praise, scrutiny now tested its discipline. Mahomes' name trended daily, attached to narratives both factual and speculative. Yet, through it all, his composed responses reflected professionalism beyond his years. Public confidence in Kansas City wavered briefly, but soon found reassurance in the team's historical resilience. The Chiefs' fanbase, known for loyalty and pride, remained watchful yet hopeful. While the noise outside grew louder, those within the organization maintained focus, understanding that perception often misrepresents reality. Still, the episode highlighted the new reality of stardom in the digital age. Every moment, every whisper, becomes amplified. Kansas City's silence, more than any statement, spoke volumes about their confidence in control. Beyond emotion and speculation lies a critical truth: this situation carries deep strategic significance for the Chiefs' future. Every dynasty must evolve to remain competitive, and Kansas City's leadership knows it. The organization faces the dual challenge of maintaining elite performance while preparing for inevitable transitions. Managing salary caps, developing young talent, and retaining key veterans all require precision. The current period of uncertainty may be uncomfortable, but it signals proactive adaptation rather than decline. Executives within the franchise view this as a recalibration phase, one designed to extend Mahomes' prime years while ensuring long-term sustainability. Analysts who study the Chiefs' operational patterns recognize a familiar trend: bold adjustments during moments of perceived stability. Such decisions often appear risky before proving revolutionary. If this period reflects another layer of strategic reinvention, Kansas City could emerge stronger, leaner, and more versatile than ever. The organization's history suggests one outcome: the Chiefs rarely act without vision, and their vision rarely fails. While Mahomes commands headlines, the steady influence of Kansas City's veteran core remains vital. Travis Kelce, Chris Jones, and several seasoned leaders continue to anchor the team's spirit. Their voices within the locker room carry weight, bridging the gap between management and younger players. Kelce, known for passion and leadership, reinforces optimism and focus, reminding teammates of what sustained them through past adversity. Jones, whose dominance symbolizes defensive resilience, brings a tone of accountability that resonates throughout the roster. These veterans understand that change is inevitable, but culture is non-negotiable. Their example ensures that new arrivals assimilate into the Chiefs' demanding standard. The combination of experience, emotional intelligence, and championship pedigree forms the unseen glue holding the team together. As management reshapes the roster and strategy, the veterans safeguard its identity. This balance between evolution and tradition defines Kansas City's endurance. Even amid uncertainty, leadership within the team ensures one constant: the Chiefs never lose their core character. Across the NFL, rival teams are closely observing Kansas City's every move. The Chiefs' success over recent seasons has set the standard, and any perceived vulnerability draws immediate attention. Executives from competing franchises analyze every decision, wondering if this is the moment the dynasty begins to waver or reinvents itself yet again. Coaches study Reid's adjustments, Players measure themselves against Mahomes' consistency, and analysts speculate whether change will disrupt or sharpen the Chiefs' edge. History suggests the latter. Kansas City has repeatedly turned adversity into evolution. Every time critics question them, they return stronger, more refined, and strategically advanced. Still, the league senses opportunity. AFC contenders, particularly Cincinnati and Buffalo, monitor closely, hoping for even a momentary lapse. But those who understand championship culture recognize that such turmoil often forges strength. For Kansas City, this moment is not a downfall, but a recalibration under pressure, a process that could redefine the competitive balance across the entire NFL landscape. As speculation begins to quiet, one message emerges clearly: the Kansas City Chiefs are not crumbling. They are evolving. Patrick Mahomes stands once again at the center of transformation, embodying the qualities that separate legends from stars. His response to uncertainty, calm, focused, and relentless, illustrates the foundation of a dynasty built on resilience. Andy Reid's strategic patience, paired with veteran leadership and organizational foresight, ensures continuity through change. The team's ability to withstand internal pressure while maintaining unity speaks to its championship DNA. What appeared as shock to outsiders is, within Kansas City, a natural phase of reinvention. Every dynasty must redefine itself to endure. And this moment is that test. The Chiefs' story has never been about avoiding adversity, it has always been about mastering it. What happens next will not just shape their season, but their legacy. The storm surrounding Mahomes and the Chiefs is not an ending, it is the beginning of their next era of greatness. Nasty continues to rise.